Do you think Satan, in the video, do you think the devil, whatever, he was kind of like emotionless? Do you think he was getting
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
This is Less Than Zero. Less Than Zero.
All right, we're good.
Are you good, Mr. Producer Man?
I think so. I just fucked up my camera, but I'm all right.
Okay. Is everything recording?
All right, there we go. Yeah, we're recording.
Really?
Yay.
All right.
Good.
Less Than Zero, episode 46.
40.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome, and if you're following us on maybe on Apple, Pandora, Spotify, whatever, you also know that we're also on YouTube. Make sure to look us up in the description. If you're watching us on YouTube, we're on all audio platforms as well.
Yes, and if you
Try to be all official.
If you subscribe to us on audio platforms like Spotify, no one listens to podcasts on Pandora. Keep saying Pandora.
Why were you talking? It's a platform.
It's a platform.
Spotify, iHeart.
We're on
You
it.
never know, though.
And if you subscribe to our audio podcast or to our audio feed, you get the podcast early. So make sure to do that.
Yeah.
Boom.
You just never know. That 1% could still be using Pandora.
Hey, seriously.
You know what I mean?
You never know.
And you never know who that 1% might be.
Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get into these stories, man. Saweetie and Quavo started trending last week. Well, actually, probably like a week and a half. But you know what? It's an ongoing story, and I know that it's not going to end.
Things just keep happening.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's about them, but it's also about like for me, it's about toxic relationships.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like it's a good thing. Okay, number one, I think it's a good thing they're not together anymore. Right? It definitely wasn't meant to be because everyone was like saying, "Oh my gosh, this is the hip hop story. They're meant to be together because 2 years is like, in pop culture, 2 years is like 20 years. You know what I mean?
Were
Like,
they the hip hop Romeo and Juliet?
Kind of. For people that don't know,
Yes,
there's
so you can say that.
Can you say that?
You can say that. I
Yeah.
mean, I like seeing them together until I realized how fake the relationship was.
well, hold on. Is it fake?
Disgusting.
We don't know.
I think it is.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, we don't know because we don't know him. I know what you're saying because a lot
that
of people.
tackle didn't look fake. Just saying.
Was that a tackle or a
It
tussle?
was not a tackle.
Okay, let's talk about the whole elevator video. Vicky, do you want to break it down?
Break it down.
For the elevator video?
Yeah, break down the elevator video for everyone that everyone probably saw it,
sure
but just
everybody saw it.
let's break it down. Let's break it down piece by piece so we can all like give our own opinion on it. How about that? Okay.
I mean, everyone has their own opinion, though, because I was actually on Clubhouse the other day as well, talking about the video, and everybody was giving different points of views.
But let's
Really?
start from the top.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay, so in the beginning of the video, you see Saweetie like just swinging on Quavo.
Hold on a second. I'm going to stop you right there because hold on. This is
Stop
why
right there.
it was one swing.
There's more to the video.
Vicky, right, but we can only judge by what we saw. I saw
Okay.
one swing, and from what I saw, that was in retaliation for whatever it was, the Call of Duty, right?
That was after, though.
You sure?
Yeah, because the Call of Duty was already inside the elevator.
So
when she swung at him, and then after she did that, she went for the bag, and she as she was trying to get the bag, that's when they're tug of warring. That bag.
I thought the initial swing when I watched the video was they were basically, I don't want to use the word fighting. I guess fighting over the Call of Duty box.
No, because the Call of Duty box was already on the floor.
Wait, what do you mean by Call of Duty box?
It was a box.
It was
game.
that
The game Call of Duty?
Yeah.
you see,
that what they're
it's
fighting
so
over?
funny when you really zoom in on it, and when you really zoom in on it, it says Call of Duty on the box.
Weird.
Keep going. Keep going. Okay.
Sponsored by Call of Duty.
Okay. We just don't. Here's the thing, Vicky. We just don't know what words are being said during that time. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, you see her swing, and then you see her run to grab the
Call of Duty.
the Call of Duty bag box, whatever the hell it is.
Mhm.
And as she's trying to take it, he's here grabbing it because he's I don't know what's in that box.
That's what I'm saying, man. There's
I
got to
want
be
to know what's
so-
in that box.
dude. There's got to be
People were saying there's money.
Bricks
She
of
was
gold,
stealing money
bro.
from him.
Gold.
NF
Gold bricks.
NFT,
NFT.
Bitcoin.
Oh my
Bitcoin.
God.
There was so much Bitcoin in that box.
So much. So much.
Keep going because we could talk about what's in that box later.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? You know that one, Julie. You know that movie.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, all right.
I'm like enamored with it. I want to hear everyone's breakdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I see that, right? And then so they're going, back and forth with, with the box until they, he kind of gets her into the elevator. But the way that I see it, though, I don't see it as that she shoved her in there. It was
No.
just more of a you guys are both being aggressive towards each other.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So obviously it's gonna
It's intense.
yeah, and you guys are gonna end up going back and forth until somebody more strength ends up kind
Bro,
of
it was
bringing it in.
it was
So
a gravity
I see
thing,
it
bro.
go in there.
Okay.
And see, and the thing about it too is that it wasn't just her that fell. He fell with her.
Yeah, they both fell in.
You know
there,
what I'm
right?
saying? So
Yeah.
it's not like you can't easily say that.
It's not like he grabbed her and
that-
threw her in the
Yeah,
elevator.
that's what I'm saying.
You ever catch a football and two people are trying to catch the ball, and you lose balance, nobody catches the ball?
They all
That's
fall.
exactly what happened.
Yeah. It was
Right? But do you get what I'm saying? The football is the Call of Duty
It
ball.
was a fumble.
Right.
It was a fumble.
Right. They both
Right.
fumbled. And that, I'm sorry.
I think what,
I'm just so,
but
like-
honestly, I think what honestly didn't help though was the fact that after she had fell, he didn't help her up.
Well, that's
I
a
mean, I
fighting
know
thing.
you're upset,
They were
but
fighting.
no, I know that, but it's kind of like
Very ungentleman.
right. It's
Okay.
kind of like especially if you see if people are gonna be like the elevator open, somebody's watching.
Yeah.
It's like all
A
right,
real
let me help you.
gentleman,
You know what
when
I'm
they
saying?
knock their girl to the ground, they help her up. That's a real gentleman.
And he looked and he saw that the camera was there. He looked at the camera and he was like,
Ah, shit.
Justin, you see the
Got
word you
cracked.
use there?
What?
See, I'm a real, I pay attention to the words.
Oh, yeah?
Because you're not the only one on Twitter. A lot of people saying, oh my gosh, he's knocking her down.
"Are you back on Twitter?"
No,
Oh, yeah.
I can read Twitter, but my account's still suspended. Dude, don't get me
dang,
started.
How
It's
long are you
so...
suspended for?
I do. They may not even reactivate my account. I keep on emailing. I keep
That's
on
funny.
sending notices.
Time to start a new one.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. Don't...
Oh my god.
At Julian on the radio, too.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers.
Julian on the radio
Cross my
too.
fingers.
Follow my new one.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I would never touch a woman. You know me. I have nothing but the utmost respect for women all day. But
He lies.
All day. 24/7.
Lies.
I'm 5'4". I have no choice. Okay. Anyway, but seriously, you cannot tell me. How do I word this? Okay. Vicky, do you think that there's a portion of women out there that are just waiting for a moment like that to go in on Quavo without actually being fair, looking at that footage? Because to me, that was a tussle, bro. That was not, he did not mean to push her to the ground. They both fell to the ground, like you said. No one's knocking each other down. It was not a
They're
fight.
just trying to get the box.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
dude.
what I
It
think.
wasn't. I don't want to discount and say it wasn't anything, but it wasn't to the severity of what people made it out to be in terms of violence.
He didn't Chris Browner.
No, dude, nothing like that. No. Don't say no. It was not violent anyway, but you being the woman, how do you honestly feel? Because some people on social media, bro, like some of these women be like, he needs to be canceled. F him. You should be never touching a woman, a black woman. It's not even a color thing for me.
Right.
It's about like women, a sector of women. What do you call that? Toxic women or women that have like a
Ratchet.
huh?
No, nothing.
No, I said
Ratchet.
no. The women that a portion of people that are just waiting for a moment like this to go in.
Disrespectful haters.
I guess.
Maybe.
I guess. But what do you like? How do you
Women who
digest
hate, who
what
hate men.
what my thoughts are on this?
I mean, honestly, I just feel. I mean, obviously, we don't know what happened before that.
Judge by what you saw.
But from what I saw,
yeah.
it's just that it should have. He wouldn't have done that if she would have never swung on him. I feel like as much as a man should never put his hands on a woman should never put their hands on a man.
Facts.
Like, I'm sorry,
Facts.
that's just like a level of respect. You know what I'm saying?
You
Because it's like
shouldn't put your hands
when you
on
think
anybody.
about it, maybe if she would have never swung at him, then he would have never,
Mutual respect.
yeah.
See, I think people are missing that key. And let me just use this word respectfully. All right.
Respectfully.
All right. We'll talk about that in a second. It's always like, man, I just like, I feel like sometimes there's a sector of people that don't look at it that way. They're always trying to go in. But if you look at it, that was not, I mean, do you agree that wasn't a fight? Would you say that was like,
Nah. Honestly,
I mean-
by the way that I see it, I felt like, I mean, this is just my opinion, and people are probably gonna look at me like you're crazy. But the way that I saw it was, he looked like he was trying to leave,
Hmm.
and she didn't want him to.
Hmm.
So I thought maybe
Because of all that Bitcoin in the box.
all that Bitcoin. No, but I thought that she,
it's an actual physical thing.
you never know. So I mean, those are his bags. I mean, from what I see, they look like his bags, and he was trying to dip.
Right.
They might have gone into a big argument,
Right.
and then it got escalated that he was like, "I'm out, I'm leaving." So he
Makes
grabbed
sense.
his stuff and he was about to leave, but she didn't want him to.
Uh-huh.
So she,
starts grabbing his
starts
stuff.
grabbing his stuff, trying to get him out of the elevator, trying to
Right.
get him not to go in, and it ended up.
being this.
But it wasn't
Yeah.
like a violent fight. You wouldn't call that like a, a violent fight, knocking someone down.
It got physical, obviously.
It got physical, but I think it was unintentional.
Yes.
I don't think it wasn't.
Right.
There was some physicality, but again, unintentional, and that's based off circumstance. Like you ever, for example, the coffee in your hand. If I grab that coffee, you pull it off of me.
I'm gonna slap you in the
or
face.
you pull
if
it
you grab
away.
my coffee, Julian.
But we might both. But because of that, we
Don't touch my coffee.
Don't fuck with me. My coffee.
We both might fall to the ground. You get what I'm saying? But that's
You'll
unintentional.
fall to the ground.
You get what I'm saying, but you understand what I'm saying. It's an after effect of the actual initial reaction.
Yeah. I get it.
So that Call of Duty box, that's the coffee.
Right.
Now the other thing is the Call of Duty box. What do you think? That dude, that it is not a game.
It might have just been like I didn't see what the box looked like.
You never know.
Could it just be his PS5?
It could have been a game console.
It could have been like a PS5. I'd fight over a PS5 too.
Nah, bricks of gold.
Bricks of gold.
You think it is?
There's no way.
I also think obvious.
Peeps? You think it's a bunch of peeps?
A bunch of peeps?
Easter?
They were getting ready for Easter.
never
Today's
know.
Easter, by
Those
the
are
way.
my peeps.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy
by the
Easter,
way,
everybody.
Yeah, happy Easter. Even though it's gonna drop like a couple days after. That's okay.
It's okay. Today, in the present,
Yeah.
our reality. So I think also too, because obviously, abuse is very serious, and a lot of people have been affected by that, and I think a lot of that is why people are so triggered by seeing any sort of physical confrontation,
Sure.
because people
Yeah.
have had experiences themselves, and it kind of triggers people, and that might be
Right.
why people are so adamant about it,
I agree.
because there's real physical abuse that happens, and
and I don't I'm not saying that. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm
No, it's
just
okay.
saying
You're not
for
discounting
people,
that.
I'm not
Yeah.
because I can understand. I mean, I've never been through that,
Yeah.
but I can only imagine.
Yeah. For sure.
what people go through. So yeah, I don't.
I remember as a kid, my mom threw a fishbowl at my dad's truck once.
A
Why-
fish
why at
bowl?
the truck?
Fishbowl to
because it meant something to him. The fish.
Did
Yeah.
the fish die
no, they got the fish.
before?
But she
okay.
no, I don't remember.
Was
what
it
happened
Finding
to the fish.
Nemo?
Yeah, it was Nemo. We got Nemo out of the ocean.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
But it's crazy how things can just escalate. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. One more thing is, it's too bad we can't hear the audio, but that could have been.
There'll be a lot of F-bombs in that video.
Right. That could have been verbally abusive. I don't see it as being physically abusive. Do you agree? Yes or no?
No, I agree. I honestly, it was funny that you say that because the way that I saw it too was that, as he's trying to leave, this is, I'm over here making a whole ass story in my head.
Whole ass
just-
story.
Just from this video,
Mhm.
No, but as he's trying to leave, she's over here trying not to let him leave, and he's probably talking hella smack to her.
Or maybe they're talking. Maybe
Or
she's
they're
same to him.
they're going back and forth and stuff to
Yeah.
the point where he probably said something that triggered her and made her want to swing.
Hey,
You know,
what? We all have those.
Who's this Justin Laboy? I'm kidding. That video, by the way, is from 2020. So
Really?
there's so many layers
Oh,
to
that's
this.
hella old.
Yeah. So there's so many layers to this. So it's a year old at least.
But why does it leak now?
Right. Now, people are saying that Saweetie held on to this. It was planned from the team. They're waiting. Okay, so there's a couple
It goes all the way to the top.
what's the word I'm looking for? Conspiracy theories?
Okay.
There's a couple of conspiracy theories that her team was waiting to do this. They're just waiting for them to break up or just waiting for this moment. And also number two, tied into that this whole relationship is fake, that basically Saweetie used Quavo for clout. Basically the whole she never really liked him or loved him that much to begin with. Again, we don't know, but here's the thing.
I don't know if that's a real thing.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm not going to think the worst of someone because at the end of the day, people are human. You're going to think hopefully inherently they're good people. Who knows?
At least that had good intentions in the beginning. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's what I was going to say.
It's okay to be in, you have a relationship with a person and it doesn't work out, or you bring the worst out in each other. I had a relationship where we're good people. We started great, but there's something about our personalities. We just brought the worst out of each other.
Yeah.
And it became toxic.
And think about this, Vicky. Vicky, let's say you're Saweetie, you're young, and you're just getting in the game. You're popping, right? You're popping, but you're not huge. And then you meet Quavo, who's part of the Migos, right?
Mhm.
What's up?
By the way,
You know what I'm saying?
when was the last time
He said,
Migos
"What's up?"
Because that's how he talks.
But when was the
right?
last time Migos came out with music?
No, I'm talking about back then. They met
Oh,
2
yeah.
years ago.
But still, I'm just
No,
saying.
I think
was bringing that up.
he just dropped. I think Quavo dropped something too.
Did he?
Just recently? Yeah.
No.
They're
Because I
big.
went into so when all of this was going on, I went to his page to see if they
Hmm.
said anything or
Uh-huh.
wrote anything on the story. But no, it was just hella people reposting, resharing his. So I'm
His
assuming he just dropped
music?
something.
Word.
Yeah.
But 2.5 years ago when they met, they're big. Let's put it this way.
Migos were
Everyone
big
knows
when they
Migos.
came out.
I saw how they DM'd each other.
Right.
I researched.
out?
I researched. I researched it.
So
all.
wouldn't
some
you
real
be
digging.
enamored
Gotta
by
go all
that?
the way. You got to start from the root
Right.
of everything.
Yes.
Wouldn't you be enamored by that? Like if you were, if
Oh, yeah,
Quavo
he's a
hit
big
you
star.
up and you're Sweetie, you would have been enamored by that. So that relationship could have started off with good intentions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. I feel like everything always starts off with good intentions.
But
Yeah.
Vicky, some people are saying, oh no, from the jump, she planned this whole thing. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know if I
I
believe
think
that.
that's too
know.
far. That's going too far.
It's gone too far.
I don't think people really
Even
do
when
that.
she's rapping
Right.
about 8 figures, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
give me
yeah,
that
but that's the stuff
Belkin bag, where the hell it is.
That's
Is it
what you
Belkin?
talk about.
Birkin.
Birkin. Buy yourself. Hey, sell these shoes
Belkin?
and invest in a Birkin bag.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
It'll go up in value,
Yeah.
like real estate.
Yeah, but that bag could also be stolen. And yes,
So
our
do your
insurance.
shoes. I already stole 3 pairs from you.
And you don't even know.
You didn't even know.
It's different, man. It's different.
And a little by little, watch.
Oh.
You can see a little hole in
Yeah,
one
no.
of these, like.
And the thing. And we're not going to talk. We'll talk about it later. But the Lil Nas shoes, if they weren't sold out, would you have bought them?
I'll tell you about that.
When we get to that,
We'll get to it. I have a whole. I have a whole
If they
thing on that.
weren't sold out,
we'll get to that.
Yeah, they made
part.
666
They sold
Lil
out.
Nas X devil shoes. I'll tell you about it later.
they made
Well,
666.
Yeah, because 666
Shoes.
Satan.
metal.
Well, yeah. Okay,
We'll
so
get to that. Sorry,
so-
I jumped ahead.
and let's just say Sweetie held on to the
That's
video.
a teaser for later in the podcast.
So people are saying she definitely waited on that moment. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm like, okay, so I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but so what? She's thinking strategically, right? She probably saw that this is not gonna work.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna hold on to this just in case, especially when it's a situation that I didn't like,
Mhm.
that we got into. You know what I mean? We were going in on each other. He said some stuff that we don't want to hear. I may have said some stuff.
Mhm.
You kind of get what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
evidence she held on to.
But you know what?
I don't know if that's-
I don't know. At the end of the day, there's like so much that I can say, but at the end of the day, it's like you never know unless you're actually Sweetie or Quavo or their
Right.
team.
But that's why we forecast. We act like we
You
know
know
because
what
it's our
I'm
podcast.
saying? I know. No, but I
They
feel
give us
like
stuff to talk about.
she did tweet. I remember reading a tweet where she said that she's been like, it was done a while ago. Like
Yeah.
the relationship was over
can
a
say
while
that,
ago.
Vicky.
She was checked out, or that's what she
Checked
said.
out.
Checked out a long time
That's
ago.
some things girls.
Vicky, she's creating a
but
narrative there. She could just
No.
be saying that, man.
You know what?
Maybe,
But you
but
know
girls
what?
do that. Girls will be broken up with you months before you're actually broken up.
Hey, that's facts.
Girls do
Coming
that.
from a girl.
Yeah, but
Girls do
Vicky, you
that.
being the girl, you could also hold on. You could also tweet that and be like, okay, I'm going to create a whole narrative and make the whole public like us think, oh, this has problems from the jump.
Okay, but listen, but
You know
this
what I'm
is what,
saying?
but
Come
this
on.
is what you didn't even let me finish.
Sorry, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I know. Now, so I can see like two different perspectives. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm in between because you see her saying she was checked out, and in my head, I'm thinking, I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand why girls do that, why they feel that way.
Why do girls do that?
Well, because initially it's kind of like as checked out as you are, you also have that hope that
It'll fix itself.
yeah, or like things will change and things will get better. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Okay.
But I mean, at the same time, it's like when you're checked out too. As much as you want to hold on to that, you do start searching for others.
people.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But it can go both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I see her saying she's checked out, and then now she's saying that she's trying to do this. She's trying to bring this risky summer.
What is that?
This whole I
I
have
don't even
no
know.
idea.
Is that like some sort of like?
Like you know how they're hot girl summers?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's trying to
She's doing
create a
risky-
risky summer
doing
or
the
something.
That's what she said?
Yeah, that's
starting
what
to-
she's
she's trying
trying
to
to
do a thing.
start it. She's trying to start.
Yo,
this
do you
new trend.
guys?
She's
I'm
gonna-
sorry.
So for her to say that, I'm kind of like, oh,
That's part
risky
of it.
summer. So then
she's gonna
I
sell
don't even
hoodies
feel
that say
sorry for you technically because it's like I feel like you are really trying to be like you're being sneaky now.
She's creating a wave.
So I felt like
Some.
now now it's starting to look like you did plan all of this.
Yeah.
Because
Interesting.
how is it that all of a sudden you guys are broken up? You go to this Justin, what is his last name?
Justin Laboy.
Podcast, and you're over here, saying all of this. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden this video drops.
Yeah.
That was from last year.
She's riding the wave.
It's all
and
happening
then
at
she's
once.
trying to create a risky summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Yeah,
she's
you
hot
being
right
very
now.
risky.
That's
right
gonna be
now.
merch. I guarantee it. Risky summer.
Do you think
Risky
like
summer?
Yeah,
on a
all day.
t-shirt?
I guarantee it.
real
Give
quick,
it a couple weeks.
Real quick with this whole Justin Laboy thing, the rumor of him getting beat up. Dude, people, it's been so long now, but he's not addressing it. Do you think he really did get beat up?
By who?
Has he posted any recent pictures
So
of
the
himself?
rumor is that...
That's how you know.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe they told him to be quiet. Here's the deal. The rumor is that Quavo and the Migos jumped him. That's the rumor. We have no proof of anything, but when people have hit him up directly, he hasn't responded. So usually when you respond, you'd be like, oh no, that's not true. I'm fine. But he hasn't responded to it. So that's why the reason why people are assuming that
Like, something happened.
He's keeping quiet, right? But I did some research, dude.
I don't think these...
He had to have been jumped because this dude is 6'3", 200 pounds. You know how tall Quavo? Well, he's 5'10", 160. There ain't no jumping.
Skinny.
Yeah, Quavo ain't beating up Justin Laboy, bro. That dude was a basketball player. So they must have jumped him.
Ooh. Another thought.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Bam.
Go ahead. Continue.
It just hit
No, I'm done.
You got our
Another
attention.
thought. Think about it. Remember how I asked you about Justin Laboy and it, like with his other guests that he has?
Yeah.
Does he ask questions the way that he asked for Saweetie? And remember you said no?
Well, they're kind of sexual. That's type of
Yeah, but
toxic
it's not-
fuck you type questions, but maybe not in the same
Not as
execution.
exactly.
Yeah, like
But
baiting.
what
He's baiting.
are the odds that when Saweetie hops in this damn podcast,
Uh-huh. He starts asking a bunch of
yes,
questions like that.
mm-hmm, boom, another plot, risky.
Case busted, wide open.
I don't know. I'm just. It just triggered in my head.
Put on
I
your
was like,
CSI
I'm adding
sunglasses.
all these pieces together.
You got a whole board with strings lining up to different
Hey.
pictures.
This would be
right
interesting.
in the middle.
I
right
think-
in the middle.
I think I'm gonna say that more footage is gonna come out, or we're gonna get some audio or something. Hopefully, right?
I don't think audio's ever
No.
gonna come
Okay.
out.
How about
But
this? Okay, go ahead.
I know I believe my fiance said that there's more footage. He believes
Okay.
that there's
There
more
must be.
footage.
Where was
There
this?
has to be.
Where
It's
was
in a
that
freaking
elevator
At
at?
her apartment
At her
that she rented
apartment.
Oh,
out.
then there's definitely probably like a hallway camera, like outside
Well,
of that elevator.
They trying to get it.
They are- They went
TMZ
in.
gonna play hella money.
TMZ gonna.
I
do
think
it.
what they need to do, and they should be doing, and we'll see it soon, is they need to do like an interview. Do you agree?
I don't think. they'll
Yeah,
do an
but you know
interview.
they're not gonna.
Nah,
No,
they're not gonna
right
talk
now
about
they're
it
not gonna
directly.
talk
But
about
I
it
think
right
they
now.
should.
They should, but they're not gonna do it.
I think they get a lot of respect if they did.
They probably won't do it until later. And I think what's probably gonna happen is they will do it when something even more intense happens, which I have a feeling is coming.
Word.
Like, I mean, the elevator, that's a lot. That's a big thing because it's like I feel like Saweetie's trying to low key throw Quavo under the bus for what?
You know what?
But who
I
knows?
know we're talking about this a lot, but
I'm not taking sides though.
it's a lot. I mean, wait.
Don't hate on me because I ain't taking no sides.
When you say it's a lot, you mean like as far as the timeless, or you mean like the actual situation? I still think the situation was like a tussle. I really do.
I believe that too, but at the same time,
But it's everything all combined, right? It's all
Yeah.
happening at once.
I mean, it's just-
Everything
It's the whole
combined.
thing.
But the
Yeah,
actual
'cause it's
situation
like,
was
well,
like,
But it sucks though because it's like, why is it that all of a sudden when they break up, then this video pops up, and then
Right.
that podcast that she did
Well, it's planned.
pops up,
Planned.
and you know what I'm saying? So that's
Well, the
it's
video
just
could
like-
have come out like the whole thing happened. People are talking about it. Someone somewhere was sitting on this video like, oh, this is super relevant. I can sell this to TMZ for thousands of dollars.
no,
And they
Sweetie's
took
team
advantage
had
of
it before.
before. Oh, Sweetie's team had it?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty.
You think so?
I
Is that
think so.
sure? Like that's where it came out from?
Nothing's proof positive. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna Google that.
you know what I'm saying?
Like where'd the video come from?
Who
leaked it?
released the
Yeah.
video?
That's why I feel
I'm
like
gonna say, who
someone
released
had
the
it.
video?
I just doubt someone else is gonna have it before Sweetie's team has it.
Maybe.
I mean, Sweetie's team, from what I heard, like paid off. Look, at the end of the day, it came out in a very timely fashion. How about
Right.
that? That's what we do know. And at the end of the day, was it?
Because someone could have made money off that tape. That's what it makes me feel like. Because everyone's talking about it now. Someone's like, oh, okay, I have this tape. I'm gonna sell it for thousands of dollars. I got a paycheck, and then
Yeah.
now this is out.
Oh,
out in the world.
Quavo broke his silence. Says
Ooh.
he's never physically abused Saweetie. This was 3 days
That's
ago.
what's there to break. We know that. I don't
Oh.
think he
But
physically.
coming from him,
It says
might
Quavo
mean
breaks
anything.
silence. Says
That-
he's never physically abused Saweetie.
I mean, from that tape.
Of course, he's gonna say that.
But Vicky, from that tape, I don't think that was physically abusive. Once again, do you agree or no?
But people are talking about it. That's why he had to come out and say.
Right.
Yeah, it says
Right.
Quavo is speaking out for the first time.
But it started
since
from that
TMZ.
elevator. People are saying, "Oh my gosh, that's this type of character."
Since-
They're making a narrative stemming from that elevator video.
Yeah.
But I don't think that elevator video was. I'm not saying it wasn't bad. I think it was bad on both ends, man. I think they're both toxic for each other. That's it.
Oh,
Word.
look, he said, Quavo tells us we had an unfortunate situation almost a year ago that we both learned and moved on from. I haven't physically abused Saweetie and have real gratitude for what we did share overall.
See, that was a mature answer.
That's a
his,
nice- yeah,
That's
that's
his
a nice-
PR people right there.
That's
He
a
didn't
nice
tweet that.
statement. Yeah.
He didn't tweet that. He didn't tweet that.
That's a
Well,
nice
no,
statement.
he didn't tweet it, obviously, but this is like,
It was like a press thing.
yeah, because as Quavo is speaking out for the first time since TMZ posted video of an elevator altercation between him and Saweetie. And he
See,
wants to
TMZ.
make one thing clear.
Someone sold that shit.
He's never physically abused his former girlfriend. And then it says LAPD is investigating the video.
LAPD.
All right. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. All right. So next up, we got this Lil Nas X, Montero, Call Me By Your Name video that has everyone talking, people mad. Some people happy, some people sad. I
People
don't know.
are
Some
so
people...
mad over it. It's so silly.
So I think you guys are going to, because you guys definitely, I think.
You know what? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I have one feeling on this. I don't like Lil Nas X, like not as a person. I don't care that he's I don't care that he's gay or anything like that. It's nothing to do with that. I just don't like his music. I don't like any of the visuals. He can be as progressive as he wants, and that's just where I stand. So anytime I see anything like with devil or satanic imagery, it makes me
Does it make you uncomfortable?
I just don't like it. And I don't like devil movies. It's just my preference. I don't like it. And it's like
Did you just did you grow up religious?
No.
Not at all.
So is that why?
No, it's
Like it's like I believe in God.
I would
and
have thought you with that perspective. I would have think you were grown up religious.
No.
Jesus.
No, I mean I like it's as simple as like you believe in God, you do good things. If the energy you put out is the same energy you're gonna get back. It's kind of like that. I believe that there is heaven.
Okay.
And as far as like hell, I
Do you
try
think
not
there's
to.
a devil?
I try not to think about it. I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
think we're living in hell right now.
Whoa.
But yeah, anyway, he dropped this video, and you
No, I'm
you
just
guys
kidding.
stop you guys stop me because I think you guys probably break it down better than me. But essentially, it's a message. From what I understand, like Montero is like the number one. That's his name. That's his real name. But Montero is it kind
Oh,
of
that's
like
his real name.
yes,
It's a cool name.
yeah. But is Montero is that like in the
Cool
beginning of the video? Was that like his Garden of Eden? Is that what it was?
That was
And-
the idea. Yeah.
Okay,
That was
so
like the other him was like the snake.
Okay, so tell me
Yeah.
where I'm off, or maybe I'm not off, but I broke it down as it's kind of like him coming out saying, "Hey, I'm done being someone that I'm not, and I'm being open, and this is authentically who I am." Is that essentially what this is about?
That's definitely part of it
Okay.
for sure.
Now, as far as the other layers,
Definitely didn't think that.
I didn't think that. You guys break it down,
I'm in a
but
whole
then we'll get
different
into the whole like
well, because here I should
break it down, and then we'll get into the whole Satan thing. So
because there's context with the video.
Go ahead.
That he released along with the video a letter from his 15-year-old self,
14-year-old self.
14-year-old self
Hmm.
that kind of gave a lot of context of where this video came.
He was uncomfortable
I
being
mean,
gay at
did
such a
he
young age,
really
right?
What?
write that letter?
Well,
when he
it's
was 14,
still
15 years old?
who knows? It's regardless. It's something that he released with
I'm
it.
overthinking everything.
Yeah,
now.
everything's a conspiracy now.
Everything.
It's true. No, it's a good point. You're right.
But it's still, it's relevant to what
Mhm.
he's the reason because he's whether you like him or not. He's an artist. and
It's not
he's-
personal. I just don't like his music.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're allowed to not like
Yeah.
someone's music. But like he's
That's
an
very
artist.
true.
He's an artist and he's trying to express something in his way.
Cool.
And because he used religious imagery, a lot of religious freaky people or religious people are freaked out about it
Mhm.
when they shouldn't be because it's not even that bad. He gave the devil a lap dance and then killed him.
Okay. So
How is that not bad?
What do you mean? He's the devil. You don't want you don't think that's a
I mean, but that's the thing is that see, and that's why I'm saying like I perceived like the video as something else besides
Really?
that. The
How'd
way
you
that I
perceive it?
saw it as like he's willing to do whatever it takes to
get views.
to what?
No, to be on top.
Yeah, to get views.
In like the industry in
yeah.
general?
Uh-huh. I mean, he admitted to being an industry plant.
Oh, he did?
See, now I can't even talk.
Plant.
That's
That's my
contagious. No, I'm just kidding. Religious. No. So yeah, he admitted to that.
Interesting.
And then I saw another tweet. I mean, I understand why everybody's upset though, because initially, kids loved Old Town Road, and
Oh,
even
yeah.
though, because like he tweeted, he says, "I've been planning this for like, I think he said, I've been planning this whole thing for 9 months or something like that. He goes, you guys are not going to win this battle. So I was just kind of like, all right, so people are attacking him and everybody's, they're attacking him, he's coming back. Like
he's ready. He's a professional troll.
He is.
He knows what he knew people were going to come at him for this. Of course. And he had those locked ready to go.
And his team probably told him, they said, if you do this, you better be ready for
he knows that. Yeah, that's not. I agree.
Yeah, and that's part of it. And
but I mean,
and the fact that all the people who are so offended by it and are talking about it are half the reason why more people are watching it.
Dumb question.
What he wanted.
Dumb question.
But that's the thing, though. They like what I think. What the way that I see it though is just that. I mean, little kids subscribe to him, because of that Old Town Road song. Everybody, other kids. And don't get me wrong. Like, even though he was like, your kid should have never listened to that song because it talks about lean and.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. The kids don't know that, though. They're just listening to the.
Of course. But it's just kind of like.
Melody, yeah.
At the same time, it's like.
Well, okay.
It was just definitely a 180.
2 questions.
Effect.
2 questions / statements. So the Old Town Road thing, he has a moral responsibility. He doesn't have a legal responsibility to put out clean music for the rest of his life. Do you get what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, he can do what he wants. He's right. He did address that. Yeah. So it's not like he's breaking the law. It's just kind of like, oh man, you really let us down. It's like that.
Okay.
Now, is that true?
Well, yeah, but like, I also think the visuals. So what if a kid sees it? It's not even that bad.
Well, it's disturbing. Well, that's what
it's
I was
not
going
that
to say.
bad.
Well, then
there's worse videos
for little
so
kids?
If you're like,
for little kids.
So then why are conservatives so upset about it?
Because they're conservatives and
break down the religious part of this. Break down to the religious, because this is what I don't get. Because I'm not religious that much. Explain to me why. Is it mainly Christians would be insulted by this?
Yeah.
Okay, why? Just say why for someone that doesn't.
It's a great question.
Well, I'm a Christian. I grew up in a Christian family.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably more you grew up in like a religious family, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Christian, Pentecostal.
So.
But
why are people so
well because
it shows the devil,
the way it's worship, the way it's being, the way
and he's giving them a lap dance
worship. Yeah, it's like that's not.
He's not worshiping the devil in this though.
He's not. I feel like he's manipulating the devil.
He killed the devil in the end.
Yeah, that's what we want, right?
That's what I'm saying. He manipulated the devil to get what he wants, and then.
But Vicky, so as a
and then that's why I'm saying he became the devil.
Yeah,
but like that's like, why would a lot of like Christians are not gonna condone that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're pretty much showing people that you will kill the devil so you can become the devil. Like, so you can.
Did he become the devil?
I don't think.
He took his horns off and put it on his head. I like the way that I saw that. I saw it as I killed him off. Now I'm the devil.
But from what I saw about it,
or maybe he just killed the devil.
I did. Nah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Everybody has different opinions on it. That's just my perspective. That was my opinion, and I don't appreciate that because me personally, I would never would never worship the devil. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never.
Really? You would
never.
Shocker.
I thought you were.
But I'm not. I at the same time. I mean, I don't know.
So from what I saw, because I was watching other stuff and what other people were talking about.
What's your religious background?
Mine?
Yes.
I don't really have one.
Are you pagan?
Yeah, I'm pagan. I'm
pagan.
Celtic. Snap.
I believe in I believe in Zeus.
But play on the conservative side and explain why.
So from what I saw breaking down the video, it's talking a lot about how those same religious people who are talking about this video spent their entire lives scaring little kids and scaring gay people and saying that they're the devil.
Oh.
If you're gay, you're the devil and you're evil and you deserve to be in hell because you're gay.
Okay.
That's what gay people have heard their entire lives,
fair,
especially from the church. So he's coming up and saying, all right, you want to demonize me. This is me being that demon.
This is my message to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm being demonized for being a gay man, especially being a gay black man in his case. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of it, especially seeing all these people come out and saying stuff about it. It's all these religious conservative people who are freaked out by it, all because he's trying to show how hypocritical these people are and how much hate a lot of these people are.
Now that makes sense.
Have.
No, okay, I can respect that. So I respect his creativity, but let me ask you this.
That's how art came out and expressing it in that kind of intent, the way he does in his style and kind of a very loud and intense and
So do you think the devil imagery, the satanic imagery, it just makes us feel uncomfortable? That's why we're dressing, or there's a portion of people
he does
that are
it because it makes people feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
And he's trying to show how it felt to kind of be demonized for being gay.
You don't think that scares little kids?
Well, you know what scares little kids more?
I can definitely see that.
What's that?
I can definitely see that.
The Catholic Church scares little kids more than that video.
I don't.
I don't. So before I say what I say,
everyone's gonna be looking at you like, what?
I know. Before I say what I say, okay.
By the way, his name is Justo.
Yeah, you can.
It's Justo's
you can follow my
photos
Instagram
at
at
IG.
Justo's photos.
I don't know him. After
Comment.
this, keep going.
And
I don't. Who is this guy?
so
What is this? Why are you allowing him here?
so first, I want to respect.
Okay,
I want to respect people who are religious because I'm
going to clip this. Keep going.
Yeah, isolate all this. I respect people who are religious. Talking to you.
This is gonna be a highlight.
Like you can believe what you want to believe, right? And that's totally fine. Personally, I'm not religious, and the devil isn't real, and the hell isn't real, and to be fearful of the devil is like being scared of the boogeyman or a dragon or anything.
When
else
you
that
die,
isn't
where do you
real.
think you're going to go if you're a bad person? Just you think you're just going to like?
I don't think it's as this is going to get deep. I don't think it's as easy as if you're good, you go up here. As you're bad, you're down here. There's a big gray area.
No, I don't. Okay.
I don't
Well,
see
we
that
can talk
gray-
about
I
this
don't
later.
see that
Okay, I didn't know
gray
that.
area.
That's a whole
There's
thing.
a medium.
I didn't know that.
There's a good place, a bad place, and a medium place.
That's why you try to do good and you try to just put good energy out there. Otherwise, eventually things are going to catch up to you, whether you're alive or dead. Dead is just a term, but you could be alive when you're dead. See what I'm saying? You could live. What I'm saying is, you could be living in hell your entire life after you die.
Yeah, I'm saying there's no literal hell.
Thinking about it,
Under the ground is no literal hell.
Why are spirits still lingering the world? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I'm saying. That's where I go back to, maybe this is hell.
Word.
You know what
Freaky,
I'm saying?
Intense.
This is hell with our souls on these bodies. And then if you don't make it to the good place, you stay.
Have you seen The Good Place? It's a good show.
The TV
That's a good show.
I
Such a great
love
show,
that show.
So
I've
great.
watched it like 10 times.
It's a great show.
I love
But,
it.
like, see,
it's
that's-
so funny.
Oh, keep going.
But-
So yeah, that's kind of where I come at when people see this stuff. And like when I think about like particularly the Catholic Church and talking about all these things and like they're responsible for more hatred than anybody else and making people feel inferior because of who they are.
Who, the Catholics?
Ooh. See, I don't know enough about
and not all religious people, but like there's difference between being religious and people who constantly preach about their religion and trying to shame other people because they don't believe the same things that they believe, or they believe that who you are doesn't line up with their moral code. That means you're evil. That's not how the world works. You know what I mean?
Maybe in their world, yeah, but I mean, I think we pick and choose who you align yourself with. There's a
But like, you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
So there's that kind of
There's
person.
levels to this shit.
And it's those people who are so intense about it that he's really riling up because those are people who made him feel that way for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, initially, at the end of the day, I think it was just a shocker from the type of
just
songs
the
and videos that he was doing to this.
Yeah.
And initially, I mean, this is completely different and like describe him to, but it's kind of like compare it to Cardi B.
Yeah.
Everyone's mad at her for creating that WAP song, or
I enjoyed it.
Right.
I know you did, but I meant
Sorry.
all of a sudden when it comes to Lil
But,
Nas
you know,
and the
but it's
devil,
just
they're
like
like the
little things like
children,
that.
the children.
Yeah.
But then, when it came to Cardi B, everyone said the same thing. Oh, I can't have my kids watching this. I can't have my kids listening
don't
to
put
this.
Cardi B in
You'd
front
be
of your
like, well,
kids.
then why are you allowing your kids to listen to this in the first place?
Yeah.
Cardi B makes music because
For strip clubs.
Because why? That's what she was.
And that's where you make the money.
And well, yeah, that too. But I mean,
That's
initially,
how you get the radio play.
that's her lifestyle. So it's like, why are you gonna try and knock her on the type of music she does? But at the end of the day, it's like, you need to understand that's her lifestyle. That's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
If you're over here upset because your children are over here listening, then you need to parent your children a little different and stop having them watch.
It's not Cardi B's fault that your kids are doing the WAP.
Like
That's
period.
Can I tell you something that was
they're doing the TikTok dances.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you this
From
though.
the top.
And I'll tell you this though. I ain't no parent. I'm far from being a parent, but I was at Hillsdale. This is just a couple weeks ago. And group of like 15-year-olds, they're like super young, 14, 15. They're on their phones. Guess what they're watching?
Wow.
They watch.
And guess what one is doing?
The dance.
So
dance.
she's having her friend film her do it WAP for TikTok. And this is right in front of I just thought it was funny. Do I
That's
care?
hella funny.
No. But
Dude,
this is,
you know how much weird, dumb stuff you do at 15?
Well,
like, you're going to see this stuff
No,
anyway.
I'm not against it. I'm just saying.
I've noticed that like this generation is very bold.
Yeah.
Like no fucks given.
Yeah.
Because like,
I think that's fine.
you know, me back then, I could never do something where I'm doing a video in the middle of the mall or something
Yeah.
or the
I was
street
at
where
Costco,
everybody's
people were-
watching me. I mean,
People
even
were filming
now.
a TikTok at Costco in the middle of an aisle.
yeah, that's the culture.
Like even now, and I'm an artist, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if I'm like out and about, like when my fiance's like, okay, we need to do a video, I'm looking at him like,
Like, I don't want to do
You have to get over that mental.
people are looking at me like, you know,
Yeah.
that's because
That's hard.
how I've always been. You
It's
know
a
what I'm
weird
saying?
thing filming yourself. Like, I would do vlogs and I would vlog in public and it's embarrassing.
But that's
Like,
a
you just
mental
kinda
thing.
do
Because
it.
it's just that, you know what I'm saying?
Kinda
But
do it. No one really
nowadays-
cares.
But nowadays, you know, it's
Everyone's
because
doing it.
because everyone does it. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, initially people are always gonna look. You know, that's the mentality
Yeah.
that you have to always have now. Is that people are always gonna look at you. They're either gonna film you or they're gonna come at you and say,
I call
"Oh, this is hella dope. What do you do?" Or
they'll ignore you
or
and they
they'll
don't
ignore
care.
you and they'll just watch you from a distance and then just
And then they'll forget about you
continue
5 minutes
the
later.
day. Exactly.
I call it retraining of society because now everyone has a phone. So everyone's, you know, like the first thing you're going to do is you're going to lift up your phone. You're going to lift up your phone to record something. You know what I mean? Or you're
Yeah.
going to record yourself. So I call it just like the evolution of society. You know what I mean? Real quick, have you noticed that this whole like Lil Nas X thing we're talking about, don't get me wrong, creative, visuals are awesome. He's definitely like on a different level.
It looks dope.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying he's not talented. I just, for me personally, I just don't like the music, don't like anything about it. But have you noticed? We haven't talked about the song. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what do you guys think of the actual?
Because you get money for people watching the video.
But what do you
I'll
guys think of the
listen.
actual song? You think the
haven't
song is
listened to the
good?
song.
The song's all right.
Like, would you really listen to that at a barbecue, bro?
Barbecue.
Or would you
So
listen?
specific.
Okay, fine. Would you listen while you're
Hey,
in the car?
Play that Lil Nas X real quick.
Play that Montero. People look at you like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the song sucks.
I've never listened to his music. I really liked Old Town Road though, because that was
He likes Old
that
Town
was a
Road.
slap.
I never liked
that
it.
beat was a slap. But
Really?
you know
That's
what?
funny.
I do commend him for his visuals because his visuals have always been very like
Yeah. Cool.
Vicky,
dope.
Very
guess
cool
what
looking.
though? He's got a problem because he's on such a, I hate to say, not like a high level, but his expectations, people expect such a high output from him, whether it's visually or causing this. You notice we're all talking about it?
Mm-hmm.
We spent 20 minutes talking about this dude. So he's
That
set
was the plan. That's
but
why
no-
he made it so controversial, so people
You
talk
know
about
it.
it.
But listen, he set the bar so high. This could really be like, this could be his demise because the expectations now are so high for him. What's going to happen next song? He's only what? He's only been doing this for like less than 2 years or something.
I guess.
So what I'm saying is what's going to happen 6 months from now? Another 6 months. If he wants to last in the game 10 years, you get what I'm saying? He has to kind of watch how he frames himself.
But everyone wants to one up themselves. Everyone does a thing and does one.
This is entirely different because if this is not authentic, I'm not saying it's not, but if it's not authentic, like then where are you going to go next? Because now you really got to rely on imagine. You know, it's got to be authentic to your core. You know what I mean?
I think if you're an artist, that's not really the mindset you're thinking of. I think you just create a thing. You want to express whatever thought or feeling you have in that thing. It's done, and then you move on to the next thing. You're not thinking about, if it does. You are, but like at its core, you should be thinking about just making this artistic work and making that the best it could be, and just doing that over and over again. But obviously, the economics is different. That's what you're talking about.
Then I just don't know if that's his mindset, man.
I don't know. He seems pretty like an artistic guy. I feel like that's
Artistic guy.
that's a
He
thing for
is,
him.
but you can also see that he goes through a lot of mental stress.
Things?
You
Yeah.
are we
I
done?
guess so.
You guys want to? Because I just want to
Are we
share
done?
one more thing.
You said, are we
well,
done?
no, I
we
wanted
done?
to.
All right, let's go.
I'm done.
Well, no, I wanted to.
Oh yeah,
That's
the shoes. We didn't talk about the
Well,
shoes.
not
Oh.
yeah. Before the shoes, do you think Satan? In the video, do you think the devil, whatever, he was kind of like emotionless? Do you think he was getting hard?
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he was loving that lap dance. He
Wait,
kicked his.
that was a-
okay. Hold on, you just
He
threw
was-
me at a curveball.
Right,
right
that's
now.
why I
You
say the
said-
best for last.
Wasn't
Do you think
expecting
he
that.
got hard?
Yeah, because like
I know his face was dead ass.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Like in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play this game.
Because he was nervous.
Yeah, I'll play this game, this Lil Nas X game, and just watch this godforsaken video. So I'll watch it. I'm looking at Devil. He not making no faces. Like,
I want to know who's the devil. Who's the devil? Who's the actor?
I don't know. That's a good question.
And also,
they killed it though. He was a good looking.
Now I gotta Google this. Hold on.
rate Lil Nas X's
his lap dance.
lap dance. Do you think that? I thought that was a shitty lap dance.
Is that? I don't know the difference of a good
I was
shot.
gonna say the same thing. I was gonna be like, he should have taken some classes from Cardi B or something.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference between a good and bad lap dance. It looked like a lap dance.
I mean, just look at the devil's face.
He wasn't enjoying it.
That was. I mean,
if you're enjoying a lap dance, you're gonna see it on your face.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, if we're gonna play into this whole world, then let's just rate exactly what he did.
I went to a strip club once, and the stripper tried to get me to pay $500 for a lap dance.
500. Whoa.
Like no.
Number
get
one,
outta
strippers don't do that. It doesn't start off at 500. It starts at like 10 or 20.
here. No, she brought me. She was like, "Hey, come over here."
In the back room.
She was like, "Come over here." I'm like, "What?"
Can I give you an easy deflect? I do this all the time because I used
You
to.
do this all the time.
Yes, I've been to strip clubs
every week.
No. This is back in the day. Anyway, I say, oh yeah, I'll be right back, and then I go to the bathroom. Say, I gotta go to the bathroom. Always do that. No. That's the easy.
That'll shut him down. I gotta go take a shit real quick.
Everything. That's for everything, because no one's gonna say like, oh no. You don't need to do that. No one will ever
No one's gonna
stop.
be like, you don't go to the bathroom. It's okay.
Right. You get what I'm
Like,
saying?
no, you do that.
Right. If you ever want to leave a club, or
She
if
like
you ever
tore me away from my group. She
Yeah.
really wanted me to pay $500 for a lap dance.
Yeah,
Yo,
so
they
she's-
don't want to name it.
They don't want to name who it was.
him. It's not a it. It's a him.
It is the devil.
The devil's in
Is
it.
it it?
But no, him
yeah,
or
yeah,
it could be
okay.
a her.
Okay, you're right.
Nah, I wasn't him.
Okay, so
But I can't. It won't show me.
But yeah,
you want to talk about these
dare
devil
you.
shoes, Satan shoes?
I do. But besides them being
I didn't even
Satan
see the
shoes,
shoes.
besides them being Satan shoes,
I'll
what do
break
you
it
think
down for
of the shoe design? Besides it
It's an
being
Air Max
Satan?
97. So
They're being sued by Nike. by
yeah,
the
they're
way.
being sued by Nike.
Yeah,
So
I
what?
know. And he apologized. I just reading it because
It was
that's
on
what
there?
popped up. Yeah, I'm like looking over here for the actor and
that's
telling
what
me
came
about
up.
the shoe. It's something about everything
I
else.
don't care about the shoe.
So
Who's
I don't
Satan?
care who-
Here's a backstory. So a company in New York, they're a reseller. They basically customize shoes. They're called Mischief.
Mischief. That's
And
what
they
it was.
basically take an Air Max 97. So they basically bought an Air Max 97, probably a black one, whatever, right? We can all do it. We go to Nike, go to Nike.com, buy a whole bunch of Air Max 97s. Then they customize it themselves. And inside
they
the
resell it.
air bubble of the 97, okay, they had I think it was like coloring and one drop of like blood. It was the whole selling point was like blood from some of the Mischief staff. It's like one or two drops. It's like one. It's not much.
It's like a. What's the word? It's just like a. Oh, I can't remember.
And they have like certain correct me if I'm
It's
wrong.
like a gimmick.
Right. And then they had certain, correct me if I'm wrong. What's that one saying? It's a satanic saying. I forgot. It's like 3 point. I don't know.
3 point. What?
Sorry.
Hail Satan?
Not 3 point. It's,
666.
Hell Satan.
Hail Satan.
I don't know. They had certain
Like,
phrasing on it that was obviously,
A pentagram. There's a pentagram.
there's
on
a
it.
pentagram on it. Skipping past that, the whole selling point was that's a devil's shoe. 666
People will
pairs
be
selling
into
for,
that.
What?
Only 666 pairs.
sold for
Great choice.
$1,000. It all sold for under a minute, Vicky. Under a
Oh, I
minute.
bet.
$1,000.
People love that. $1,000 for the shoes.
Stupid.
$1,000 for the shoe
Damn. So he
for
made
each pair.
$666,000.
My thoughts on it is the stupidest thing ever.
No way.
People are buying into, people are using the devil as a selling point. Do you agree?
That's not the first time that's been done.
It's not the first time it's been done, but
You ever watch? You ever see heavy metal music? Hella.
have you ever seen it?
Yeah, like a video or
Like Megadeth, Metallica?
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I never really listened
It's
to the
not that-
words.
like it's
He
you
made
know.
$666,000.
Yeah, on shoes. I feel like it'd be more. They should have did more shoes instead of 600 shoes.
666. 666.
I know, but still.
yeah.
Yeah, 600.
The shoe looks like,
plus
besides
tax,
Plus tax, so it's really
$1 million.
yeah.
Nah.
let me ask you a question. If Lil Nas X is so real and he's really opening himself up, which is cool, I respect it, then why make the shoes?
To make money, boy.
Say again?
Get that $666,000
to make money,
And
right?
he'll get like 600 of it because it goes to the whole bunch of people first.
So
It's
how
not that much money for shoes,
He apologized for the shoes though.
really.
Yeah.
He probably knew that it was kind of like a gimmicky kind of shit.
No, he apologized because he got caught. That's why. He
Yep.
got apologized because he got
Facts.
caught.
Exactly.
Remember when there was, I forget it where it was. It probably was the same people who came. There were the Nike shoes that had like chains on the wrist or on the ankle, and it looked like like it was like referring to slavery, and that got.
Who did that?
Do you
I
remember
don't
that?
remember that.
That was a while ago. It was a long
What
time
in
ago.
the heck?
I mean,
For
here's the
Nike?
deal.
I think so. It might have been the same people.
Anytime it's not an official collaboration with Nike, you're screwed.
Yeah.
So
So
they're
they're
kinda-
suing the hell out of him too.
Yeah,
for this.
they're dumb to do that because it's not like Lil Nas X is a nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was dumb.
If you're like a local person selling customized shoes, that's different from partnering with
I
a
can see
famous musician.
I can see why resellers bought it and why the hype is so real because obviously the resale on these shoes are going to be like crazy. But at the end of the day, to me, it's just an Air Max 97. It's a black Air Max
Oh, yeah.
97 with like in the air bubble, there's like
Some designs on it.
blood. So airdrop of blood with some coloring.
It's more just the hype,
for
but like-
$1,000.
It did come in incredible packaging. I will say
I
that.
bet. I
Yeah.
didn't see the packaging.
It was
but-
probably a devil packaging.
No, it's like it's a big box.
Yeah,
Ooh,
with
a
a
big
devil,
box.
with a big.
You know, the only
Frickin-
shoes like that I really wanted was for a while ago, they had like cereal shoes and they came in big cereal boxes. I really wanted those.
What?
see those?
Wait, who made those?
Oh, I don't
I should
remember.
know this. I don't even
I think it was a
don't remember.
basketball player.
That's dope.
Oh,
it came in
forget.
big ass cereal
Like
boxes.
so, like the shoes are designed from different.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a Fruit Loops one, a Cinnamon Toast
Yeah,
Crunch
yeah.
one, and like they came in a big box
did
that
they
looked
have
like a
a Fruity
cereal
Pebbles
box.
one?
I think so. I don't
Oh
remember.
man,
But those were dope. I really wanted those, but that
I love
it
Fruity
was dope.
Pebbles. I would have gone there. Fruity
It's fucking
Pebbles.
same. I love Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
Talking
Oh,
about Kyrie.
Is that who it is?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Kyrie did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Ah,
Kyrie.
That was how long ago? That
I
was like
never-
a couple years ago.
I never got into the actual silhouette of that shoe, but I remember.
But like, I like the
Yeah.
idea
What
of
the
having
shoe look
cereal
like?
shoes. Yeah, I think those are cool.
Kyrie, it's like this model shoe. They're okay. I just don't like them the way the shoe looks.
Wait, do they have Fruity Pebbles?
They had different
I
cereals.
think they do.
They had like
Oh,
3 or
wait.
4.
Yeah.
I forget what they were. I want to say.
Oh, snap them!
I think
Fruit
when-
Loop, the Fruit
I was gonna
Loop
say
slides.
Fruit Loops.
The slides are dope. I would have got
To me, it's like a
those
shoe
real
I
quick.
would like look at. I don't know if I'd really wear
It's
these.
fun. It's fun. Anyway,
funny.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Anyway.
It's like a gimmick shoe that's kind of fun,
Yeah.
but it's the devil.
Yeah.
All
right.
I'm gonna make a shoe. And
About?
it's gonna say,
It's gonna have micheladas.
"Just kidding."
They're gonna be michelada shoes. That'd be
Nah.
tight. Hey, those would sell.
Michelada shoes.
Yeah, those would sell.
I just got it.
I feel like someone made
team up with a
michelada
michelada.
shoes.
You think so?
I don't
Company.
know. I forgot.
It'll
But
say
I feel like-
big clamato on the
No,
side.
I know. Right? No, I want to get. I'm gonna do a shoe that says "just kidding" on it.
Just kidding.
Just kidding, because that's
Just
just like
kidding.
my phrase.
I'm just kidding.
If everybody knows, like, if I mess up, I'll be like, "Oh, just kidding."
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Is there any thing we want to address with Lil Nas X? No.
No.
I've said my piece. The devil isn't real, and it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, but I just feel like he kind of took
I just
took it
like.
to
I
the
just
next
love
level.
seeing.
Like, I
these-
get what you did, but I feel like he took it to an extreme level.
But it's a choice, right? You choose what you want to listen to and watch.
I
That's
just
it.
like that all these conservative people got
Yeah.
all mad.
I mean, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna listen to his music, to
Yeah.
his songs. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's the
listen to it. The only one like I said, the only one I listened to was Old Town Road, and initially I listened to it because my kids love that song, you know.
I
But
never liked it.
I
Never
mean,
liked anything
other
about
than
it.
that, I don't listen to his music.
No.
I only like the beat mainly, to be honest. That beat was so catchy.
All right. Next up, more toxicity
New
in
thought.
this world. Man, it's like toxic overload. But I had to. Bhad Bhabie, Daniel Bagoli. She turned 18 March 26th. You know who she is. Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Oh, that one.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Ugh, disgusting.
Oh, did you see? Did you see that video that she put on YouTube about that ranch, Dr. Phil?
Yes.
I didn't finish watching it, but I
We only
I
have so long on the
started watching a
podcast.
little
I can
bit.
tell you something about that.
Oh, you're talking about it because I didn't really
Okay.
watch the whole video, but I saw a little bit of it.
Well, first, well, basically she's saying that the rant, that it's like a scared straight type thing, when the
yeah, the
kids
reason that we know who she is.
he sends them off to like this ranch out in Utah, blah blah blah, and she's accusing them of basically like
Oh no.
Rape, sexual abuse.
no, not rape,
No.
I thought that was
Physical
something to do-
abuse.
physical,
Physical.
physical, sexual abuse.
I don't know about the
Physical and
sexual thing.
sexual. I thought it was. I could be wrong.
To me, abuse is
I
abuse.
thought it was sexual
It's
and
different.
physical abuse.
Yeah. But anyway. I don't know.
yeah.
it was new to me.
but before that, I was going to
Trigger
mention
warning.
that I still can't believe this.
So random. I know. I threw that out.
Yeah.
My bad. I be random sometimes.
OnlyFans. She started OnlyFans when she turned 18, just on March 26th,
Waiting for it.
bro.
She was waiting for
Waiting
it.
She
for it.
made-
She's ready for that submit button to go.
$1 million
Over.
in $1 million. Okay, sorry, over $1 million
Over $1 million.
in 6 hours,
Damn.
bro.
From OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
That
subscriptions.
means that we have so many goddamn perverts all over the country that were just waiting
For her to
to
turn
pray.
18.
Like,
Well,
I I don't even
Well,
think she's
yeah.
attractive. I don't think she could even be attractive to me, regardless if she's 25 or 30. Like, I
Her
just don't
voice
like.
is annoying.
But do you get what I'm saying? Because that means that many amount of dudes or girls. I'm gonna just take a stab and say dudes.
Going both ways.
There's a couple girls.
But-
Come on, man.
There's some girls in there.
I would say mostly guys,
Yeah.
right? Subscribed and gave her this $1 million. You are feeding into her hype, man.
Simps are gonna simp, man.
This is beyond simp. This is they're paying $23 a month.
Is it 23? It's a lot.
$23.99.
I think.
Damn.
I think it's $23.99 or
She made $1 million.
You just made an 18-year-old she was already a millionaire,
She's already,
multi-millionaire.
Hey.
What do you guys say to that? Like, who are these
6
people?
hours.
It's 6
In
hours.
6 hours.
Honestly, my first thought,
That's crazy.
I'm a little impressed
Yo, me too. I'm not even
By
gonna-
her or by
by her. Of
she
her.
didn't do nothing but start the OnlyFans.
No, I
Jessica.
know,
what
but
I'm
like
saying.
all
Has
I'm
she
saying,
posted anything?
the fact that she's able
What
to.
do you mean? Do you think I paid? What are you talking about? Why are you looking at me?
No, the fact that she's able to just do that.
Julian. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell no. What are you talking about?
The fact that she was
about?
able to make $1 million in 6 hours just by posting and whatever she posted on, but just by having an OnlyFans.
That's
Get
freaking
your
impressive.
money, girl. Get that bag.
Get that bag.
You ever
Yeah.
see Chris Hansen in that show To Catch
but
a
I
Predator?
can't stand her voice.
But she's not.
Have a seat.
But wait, whoa,
Justo, have a seat.
wait. There's a difference.
That's the same type of vibe. Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Ugh, disgusting.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Don't
and then
say
he
that
talks
to
to the
me.
predator.
Don't tell me to
Okay,
have
okay.
a seat.
You
But-
gotta have that. You gotta have that
get-
look too.
I get the same vibe.
Super judgmental and shit.
Yes.
Have a seat.
No, not you, but I'm
You
saying the
piece of
same
shit.
type of person that subscribes to Bhad Bhabie is the same type of person we would see on To Catch a Predator. I don't know why.
But like, no one knew she was going to do this until she did it, right? Or was she like, oh, wait, 10 minutes until I turn 18. That means my OnlyFans turns on.
As soon as that
Was there like a
clock strikes
countdown?
midnight,
Bro, she made it.
But
Like,
did people know she was going
Yes.
to make it before she made it?
Did she post on Instagram saying I made an OnlyFans?
Hey,
What's that?
What's that?
in the first 6 hours, she made what? That means people were waiting.
I bet a bunch of that was out of curiosity too.
But
They're
how
like,
would
all right, let's
people
see what this is.
know?
How many people know?
Curiosity.
I mean, curiosity
So
kills
na-
the cat.
Yep.
You don't
Kills the
think.
pervert.
Okay, so you think, oh, these guys aren't, predators. They just, I'll just spend $25 just to do it because I'm curious from an 18-year-old named Bhad Bhabie.
Honestly, I'm not shocked by anything guys do.
Out of
Guys
all-
are fucking perverted piece of shits. all of them.
Yo,
So like, I'm not shocked at all that an 18-year-old, you know how many, that's a whole Pornhub category.
No, but she's not even.
you never know.
She's
Some
so
women may be
unattractive, bro.
perverts, too.
Yeah,
but she's
that's
so
it.
unattractive, like in general, just her person,
Oh,
just
yeah.
everything, man.
Yeah, she's not very attractive at all. It's mostly her personality.
But-
she's just so like
Okay,
ghetto,
look,
ratchet.
Her
Fine.
gross.
If you're gonna go
personality.
18, if we're gonna go 18,
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yes.
I can't stand her.
Yeah.
Like,
Vicky. Okay, let's just go 18. We'll go your angle. You go. There's a whole category for 18-year-olds. You're right. 18-year-olds are cute. You're right.
no,
There's
all I'm
cute
saying
18-year-olds.
is that,
You're
like,
right.
dudes-
but she's not even. There's so many other choices.
I'm not
Why
sur-
her?
Because of the hype around her,
right,
But
facts.
you
they're
hear
like,
her-
oh, it's that girl who did that thing. I'm gonna see what her
Bro,
OnlyFans
I mean,
has.
think about it. Okay, like think about it. Think about it. Last night when we went out, right?
Yeah.
We were at the bowling alley.
21 and over. Let me just make this clear.
Okay.
21 and over.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
21 and over.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we make it very
No one's
clear.
accusing you of anything, Julie.
I thought she's gonna bring
Right.
up some 18 thing.
No. One of the DJs played her song.
No.
Yes. And when I heard it, and it was
That's
it was
why I
so
felt sick.
funny, and it was so,
That's why I felt sick.
and that's the funny thing because as soon as they played the song, I noticed hella people were like, you
Yeah.
know. So I mean, she has this.
Wait a minute.
She
Hold
has
on,
an
stop.
audience. She has
They
an
were turned
audience.
up?
Yeah, everybody was singing her song. You know that
She has
Go
an audience.
Bestie? Is
I don't-
that the song? Go
I
Bestie?
don't know.
Go bitch, go Bestie.
How do you know her songs? I know nothing about her
I just
music.
know the melody of it. It's annoying, but it's catchy.
Yeah.
That's
how
just
they
how
get
some
you.
songs are.
That's how
But
they get
anyways, so they were playing that song there, and I noticed there was girls and guys like hella enjoying the song.
No.
Yeah, I was just kind of like,
Hey, you know what? Once you find your audience, that's all you need, man.
right.
You just need to
boom.
find your audience.
So
just like
I mean,
us.
she has a wave.
It's
You know?
not like
But
It's a-
it's
it's a weird-
sad.
it's a-
That's weird.
I mean,
there's. Hey, you know what?
it just, you know what? What really
I'm not
bothers
surprised.
me, what really bothers me is the fact that she got everything in her music life and
Uh-huh.
all of that from that damn Dr. Phil show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not sad
all for
about
being a shitty person.
All because she said, "Cash me outside." How about that? Like, oh my god!
So
when I
gross.
found out that Atlantic signed her, I believe it was
Yeah.
Atlantic that gave her a
a
contract.
deal, yeah.
Mhm.
I was like,
That's rough.
Because I get you're saying her
Bro.
toxicity.
They know people would
But
buy her
obviously,
shit.
because her hype was so big, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I'm gonna do music.
Yeah.
I will
and
say
she
this.
does it.
And
I'm
she
just like,
because she became a meme.
yeah,
I will say this. She is fearless.
one of the biggest memes.
Yeah.
She
Being
is-
a meme is powerful.
She is like polarizing. She's fearless
Shoot,
in
I
what she
need to be a
does,
meme real
and that's
quick.
why
You need to be a meme.
you got to
Give me a good
respect
meme.
certain
I
point of that.
gotta be a good
like
meme.
she's fearless in what she does. So I guess
Yeah.
I do get that. A lot of she just doesn't give a shit what people think. So
Yeah.
there's a certain level
Mm-hmm.
to that. I just think it's absolutely disturbing that
Yeah.
this amount of
Disturbing,
dudes-
but not surprising.
I was surprised. I was really
Right.
surprised.
Really?
Dude.
Do you remember when Billie Eilish turned 18?
So what?
Oh snap! Yeah,
Dude,
and then for her concert,
a lot of people freaked out over Billie Eilish being 18.
Right.
A lot of pervy fucking shit.
yeah,
And,
but
like,
she's not
and you
starting
know-
an OnlyFans and she's not
Well,
sexualizing
no,
herself.
but think about it. There was for
I
her
wasn't even thinking like that with her.
I believe for her concert,
You
she
weren't.
had this
No.
display.
yeah,
She
her
had
being
this
like,
display of her actually like showing. No, well, not like showing everything, but
it was
she was
sensual.
very like it was sexual. She really kind
not
of
even sexual, sensual.
excuse me,
not
Yes.
even.
Not
Okay.
even sexual.
Yeah.
Sensual.
It was like more suggestive than anything.
Yeah, it was more of a like I'm an adult now,
Yeah.
you know, and you guys never see this side of me, but
Yeah.
she's expressing herself, you know, and I was just like,
And like there were
girl, and everybody was just like, oh my god, that was like a freaking topic for a
Yeah.
hot ass minute because everyone sees her in her baggy ass clothes,
Mhm. But
which
there's-
I think she rocks very well.
She does.
But, like,
I
there's a
love
lot-
Billie Eilish. She's hella dope.
Yeah, of course. And but there's a lot of pervy dudes who are quick to say
Mhm.
shit about any woman,
Right.
but like especially anyone who's young, and
as
they'll
soon
say
as they
something.
get that chance.
They'll say it. Doesn't
Right
matter.
there.
They'll say a bunch
She
of,
just ain't even attractive, dude. She's just not.
To you,
to you.
To you,
what means is
probably-
I have
there's a
pretty good
bunch.
vision. I mean,
but there are a lot of people that are like,
What I'm saying is
Oh
that
my
there's a lot of
God.
pervy dudes, and they'll do it to. They'll say anything about any woman who's
Mm.
in the spotlight.
man, you just hyped her up, man. All these dudes just hyped her up even more, man. Made her feel like she's the shit even more. That's the problem.
but you know what though?
Get your bag.
I mean, you
Yeah.
think about it. She didn't need people. She didn't need people to think that she's the shit because she already thinks she's the shit without other people. thinking
Yeah, but if
that.
you take away her money, Vicky, you take away her money, it's all based off her success and all the eyes and ears that she's getting. If she,
Not
if she has no
really,
money,
because when
she does
hit
not think
Dr.
she's.
okay. But when you hit Doctor, what are you talking about? When she hit Dr. Phil, she didn't give a fuck.
I think she was just a badass kid at that point. Now she thinks she's on top of the world.
She's still a badass kid.
Yeah, but with money.
Yeah, now she has money.
I mean, obviously, but what I'm saying is the fact that she always thought she was the shit with or without money. I mean, because she was like that's how she felt when she went to Dr. Phil's show and she had no money. So I'm saying like it never changed.
It
Her
just-
dynamic
it just
never
made it
changed. She's
more.
always yeah.
They grew it.
I mean, shoot.
Anyway, we need to start an OnlyFans. Less than zero.
Yeah, we're
OnlyFans.
getting no subscriber. We'll get like 2 or 3. What do you mean?
Negative.
I
refuse.
I will say
never
there might be
open an OnlyFans.
there might be something to
Julian should.
You wouldn't do an OnlyFans if let's say
quick.
A record label, no, not even a record label.
No.
Let's say someone came to you. No, there's no conversation.
No, no
Not even-
conversation.
yeah.
What if you didn't have to show anything?
Nope.
Feet.
No, that's weird.
You know what you should do? If just hold on. Show someone else's feet.
Someone else.
If someone said, you know what,
Just
start on
Google feet.
OnlyFans, you can make this amount of money, but then show just those feet.
No.
Yeah, they'll
Well, that's why you do the less than zero OnlyFans.
yeah, just all
So it could be a dynamic of everybody.
all our feet.
But no. No.
it'll be Niles.
I don't even like my feet.
Niles feet. Can you imagine? Back to what you're saying real quick. It could be a whole separate podcast, but you were saying about how she's accusing Dr. Phil of
Yeah,
she wants
was
an
like-
apology.
She was like, Dr. Phil, you have this amount of time to apologize and fix it. Like fix these things that's been going on.
There is something to
Whatever.
those camps.
So I was just like, oh snap!
Any
'Cause
sort of-
that was
any
literally
camp
the
is
beginning
sketchy.
of the video. That was the beginning of the video. Like she talks about it, and then she says, "Dr. Phil, you have this amount of time to apologize." And woo. And then she starts talking about her story. I heard a little bit about it because I was watching it for a little bit, and then I stopped because I got busy.
As you do.
You know, I was
Yeah.
just, it was my little break
More
and I saw
important
it.
thing.
It popped up. So I was like, okay. And then she was pretty much saying that there was a time where she had to, I think she was standing up for like a good period, like I think 48 hours or something like that with like no food. She couldn't sit. When she sat there, she would get in trouble.
I'll tell you something.
And like just different things. I was like, what in the hell?
I don't know.
I've been to those camps.
No, you haven't.
My parents sent me to a camp when I was 15, 16.
Like that?
That's what I was going to tell you. Like that. It's
I don't
called
believe anything.
Pathfinders.
Julian, don't play.
I'm not. Pathfinders. Yeah.
Oh my God, I am so sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't know. I wasn't sexually assaulted. I was a lot of threats. You know when you remember certain things in your life, a lot of things you don't.
Yeah.
There's half and half I remember.
You know why? Because from what I've, where did I see this at? Oh, Law and Order, SVU. I've been watching a lot of it.
Sweet.
No, there's a psychiatrist, one of those psychiatrists. Psychiatrist.
Let's
He
say that.
says, he says that it's a defense mechanism. It's a mind defense mechanism. So when you go through a trauma or you go through
You
things,
repress it.
it protects you, which is why like you don't remember certain things.
I remember
We need to send you to a therapist, Julian.
I remember a lot of anger.
I can be your therapist.
A lot of anger for my dad sending me to that. It was more threats, and then they make you live off the land. I think I got sent to Idaho.
Oh, I think a friend of mine did that too.
Yeah.
So
They make you go camping and stuff. Like
you don't go camping. It's not like that.
not camping, but
So,
like you like
here's
you're like
exactly what
toughing it
happens.
through the woods.
Here's what
A
happens.
friend of mine did that to get sober.
That's
Man
so
shows
scary.
up in your room 5 a.m. in the morning. Pack your bag. You're leaving. You have no choice. You're leaving. 6 foot dude. 24 hours later, 12 hours later, you show up in a motel. Gives you these fatigues, whatever. Boom. Now you're in the mountains and you're living off the land. So it's raining. You basically have to live off the land. You have to learn how to pitch a tent. Learn how to basically live off the land. Now, if you don't pitch a tent, and it's raining. You got to find a tree,
Right.
and just sleep. So they give you a ration of food, but you have to earn.
What kind
you
of tent did you get?
It's so long ago, man. I don't want to age myself, but I mean, it was definitely, it was a while
Not
ago.
like the ones that you get now.
No. You have everything in your backpack. So, you basically, they give you like a quick tutorial, but you have to live off the land. You have to learn it's basically forcing you into nature. And, you have to learn, how to live off a ration of food. You can earn like granola and things like that. You have to really just like, I don't remember like
That shit sounds like the Hunger
it was a lot of
Games.
verbal assault. And I lost like hella weight. I think I was like 100 pounds, dude.
Word.
But I'm gonna be honest, man. Caused a lot of anger, bro. A lot
Those
of anger.
things tend to do that.
They say they're trying to fix you. I gave them an act to make it out like they fixed me. But really, what it is that whole act I gave them. I can tell them now because you ain't doing shit to me now. Is to me to get out. It's like getting out of jail, saying whatever they want to hear. That's exactly what I did. But really, what it is cause anger. We could talk about this whole different podcast.
Yeah,
But
I don't think we have time for this.
Yeah.
I don't think we have time
yeah.
to unlock
No,
all
we
this.
got a lot
definitely
of
don't
anger.
have. We'll talk about it.
There's certain things that
Why
you
you mad? That'll be our Why You Mad segment.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad because
Nah,
like
you
I'm
are.
not like
Julian,
it's
you're
happened
mad.
so
I'd
long
be
ago.
mad.
Well, but the people you're mad about, you can't be mad anymore. My dad is dead.
You can still have anger though.
I do. I think that he was really
I mean,
like
that's just a traumatic experience that,
Mhm.
and I mean, honestly, have you really had the time to
Process it.
process and talk about it?
we're talking about it now.
Not in the way.
I'm gonna
I'm talking
I'm gonna
like,
give you a phone number for somebody.
shoot.
I don't know,
honestly,
man.
You can
I'm
call me, bro. I
There's
got you. I'm here to
There was
listen.
no sexual assault. I didn't get punched in
You
the
could
face.
still be.
There was a lot of verbal. You know what it is? These camps. I don't know what they're like now, or they're called wilderness programs.
Mhm.
Mine was Pathfinders, right? I think Oprah even might have covered it. There's a lot of
Oprah.
lot of threats.
Mm-mm.
It's a lot of like, Vicky, if you don't shape up or you don't start doing this, you're never gonna see your parents ever again. So you're 15 years old. Imagine saying that, and you're in the woods with
That's horrible.
all other fucked up kids, right? Or
How long
kids.
were you there for?
I don't remember, 2 months. I don't remember.
And some people stay longer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember all the details of it, but I remember. I just want to bring it up because you
can't
said
run
it.
away.
Well, you're in the middle of the mountains in Idaho. I was in Idaho. She's in Utah. Where are you gonna run to? I mean, you tell
I
me.
don't know. Find, run.
You only have a
Go
canteen of
somewhere
water.
until you find the freaking.
No. They give
I
you
don't know.
rations of
That's-
food and like a canteen of water. So you get like a ration every day. You have to earn anything. You want to, like, say you want a bag of granola, you got to earn it. So that's through like doing more work, like on the grounds,
Mhm.
or you know what I mean? You have to earn like extra food or maybe like some dried apricots. You got to earn it. That's all I remember. I don't remember I just remember like a lot of verbal assault, but I don't know.
Dang.
I mean, I'm fine.
Anyway.
I'm cool. If I saw him, if I
Love
ever
you,
saw him,
Julian.
I would break their kneecaps. I
Love
really
you,
would.
Julian. You're awesome, man. Just
But
remember,
I think,
you're awesome.
and let me just say this right now. I think there's nothing wrong with having anger. Like people say, oh, you need to. There's nothing wrong with being angry as long as you can talk about it. What's
Right.
wrong with that? I don't hold it. I don't hold any ill will towards it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all good.
But some
Word.
people don't.
Yeah. As
Can't
long as
do
you're able
that.
to talk about it, I think it's fine, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, time to wrap it up.
Yeah. Do you feel-
Anyways.
no, I feel it's good. It's good.
Julian,
Huh?
I love you, bro.
You only brought it. I only had to bring it up because you brought up the Bhad Bhabie thing, and like so what Bhad Bhabie says is real. I don't know if it's to the level of what she said because I don't know that program that she was on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I was her, the only thing I would say, not in her defense, but I would say that
It was like something ranch. I don't know.
Dr. Phil, if that's true, what she said about Dr. Phil, then he should be getting them hands
Word.
for sure.
They
Catch
should-
me
he should
outside.
catch
How
her
about that?
outside. Catch her outside.
That's what she's trying to do. Catch me outside. How about that?
And that's
Word.
it.
That's
Boom.
it.
Cool. We're good. Episode 47 next week.
Next week, 47.
Make sure to subscribe, like all that, and share the podcast, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, tell
Show
a
the
friend.
love.
Tell a friend. Just copy the link and send it to a friend. Zero context.
And because we didn't,
just send
we
it to
didn't say our names in the beginning. Julian,
Oh,
It's okay. We'll have.
Vicky, Justo.
There you go.
I had you. They would have seen little things.
I know,
there.
but still,
still.
it's the
Word.
initial.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Tell a friend. If you have any opinions on what we talked about, comment below. And
Get your
we'll-
vaccines if you're ready to get your vaccines.
it-
If not, either way, continue to wear your masks.
Yes, and if you think I'm going to hell, let me know in the comments below.
Dope.
Bye.
This is Less Than Zero. Less Than Zero.